I found a letter in my parents' attic and everything changed. It started on a quiet Sunday afternoon. My parents had asked me to clean out the attic. Nothing unusual, just dusty boxes, old photo albums, and things nobody had touched in years. The kind of place where memories sit quietly, waiting to be forgotten. I remember pushing aside a stack of old suitcases when I noticed a small wooden box tucked behind them. It looked older than everything else around it, covered in a thin layer of dust, like it had been hiding there for decades. Curious, I opened it. Inside were a few yellowed photographs, a small silver necklace and a sealed envelope. My name wasn't on it. Neither was anyone else's. But the handwriting looked familiar. It was my mother's. My heart started beating a little faster as I carefully opened the envelope. The paper inside was fragile, like it had been waiting a long time to be read. The letter began simply, "If you're reading this, it means the truth has finally been found." I paused. What truth? I kept reading. The letter explained that many years ago, before I was born, my parents had gone through something they never talked about. They had a daughter. My older sister. Her name was Emma. I stared at the page, trying to make sense of the words. I had grown up as an only child. My entire life, it had always been just the three of us. There had never been any mention of a sister. Not in stories, not in photographs, not even in old family albums. But according to the letter, Emma existed. She was born 3 years before me. For the first few years of her life, everything was normal. She laughed easily, loved drawing pictures, and apparently followed my mom everywhere around the house. Then one winter night, everything changed. Emma got very sick. At first, the doctors thought it was just a bad infection. But within days, things got worse. She had to be taken to the hospital, where she stayed for weeks. My parents spent every day at her bedside. But despite everything the doctors tried, she didn't survive. I stopped reading for a moment. The attic suddenly felt heavier somehow, like the air had thickened around me. I had spent my whole life believing our family was simple, small, uncomplicated. But this letter revealed something completely different. My parents had lost a child, and they had carried that grief alone. The letter continued. My mom wrote that after Emma passed away, the pain was unbearable. Every room in the house reminded them of her. Every toy, every drawing on the refrigerator, every tiny pair of shoes by the door. They didn't know how to move forward. So they made a decision.